Hello and welcome to the Maggie Emerson Show. I feel like there should, maybe soon I'll have I will have a theme song. Who knows? Maybe we'll have an introduction. Just kind of going with it. But I'm excited. I'm excited because I'm talking about one of my favorite things. And that is listening to your body. So the actual title of the show is Your Body is Talking. Are you listening? I am Maggie Emerson, your host, and I am super excited to bring this conversation to you, for you to get curious and everything. I'm actually just going to share this into, I have a Facebook group called Unstoppable Mamas. Maybe it's not going to let me share it. I have a Facebook group called Unstoppable Mamas and Mama Entrepreneurs. It's actually currently under the name Unstoppable Mamas. It's evolving, because it's really about this. I mean, we dive even more so into a lot of what I get to talk about on these shows, but it is a support. It's not, at this point in time, it's actually not about the mechanics of business. It's not. It's about taking care of you. It's about listening to your intuition, taking action on that, listening to your body, and really fueling yourself from the inside out. And it's one of my favorite things to talk about. It's my favorite thing to work with people on, and which is why I'm bringing to you the grand public. And please let me know that you're here. It would mean the world to me for you to let me know you're here. You've heard something, or something has really allowed you to shift something or have an aha. It's really, really helpful for me to know. And if there's a topic that you would like to have covered in this show, let me know. I mean, you know, I have plenty of ideas. And what would you like to hear about? What would you like to have a conversation about? So yeah, I wonder where we'll go today. But I really wanted to dive into, and I just want to see one more time, because for some reason I really would love to share this into that Facebook group too, so they get. I don't think it's gonna let me. I'll have to share it afterwards. So I really want to talk about this thing that your body is talking, and are you listening? Because I've said for years and years and years and years and years now that your body is the manual you were given when you were born. You just didn't know it, right? Because how often have you come into the world or come up against something and not really known what to choose or what to decide? And how many times also have you been taught to override what your body's saying? Hey, my head hurts, we'll take an Advil. Hey, my stomach hurts, take whatever you take for a stomach ache, right? How many times have you been taught as a kid, like, finish everything on your plate? To override this beautiful gift you have as a body. And the thing is, with your body, it's yours for this lifetime. When it's done, it's done. It's not something that someone can pick up and do anything with. That sounds morbid. It is morbid. It's not something that someone can pick up and do something with. Like, it's done, right? Our hearts are precious. Our limbs are precious. If you've ever injured a finger or a toe, you know that we're designed so beautifully to function in this world, right? Opposable thumbs. I think, you know, kitty cats don't have them, dogs don't have them. We're designed to be able to do these things with our thumbs. And so the body can be a really great resource for you to come home to when whether things are going awesome and you just want to expand into the awesome, or things aren't going so awesome and you can really tune in and connect. Your body has a language. Actually, it has multiple languages. And each body is so unique in its language. So we have sensation, right? We have sensation. We have touch, right? We've got touch. We've got smell. We've got hearing. We've got sight. You know, we've got, you know, we talk about the sixth sense that we can have. That when have you ever had the experience of, like, you get goosebumps all over, the hair stands up on the back of your neck, or perhaps everywhere. You know, you see I just had a moment the other day with a friend where both of us, she said something, I'm like, oh, I just got chills, right? That's our body speaking to us. You know, your body could speak to you with sensation, different energies, coolness, heat, all these things. The only way to really get to know your body and what it's saying to you is listen. Simple. Listen. But the other thing is with that doesn't always come so easily or so simply, is that you take taking the action, right? If you get the sense that you're tired and you need to rest, yet on your list of things to do is there doesn't look like there's room to rest. Well, if your body needs rest, it's going to find its way to rest in its own unique way. It could show up in sickness. It could show up in injury. It could show up in various things, or your kid gets sick so you can't go out, right? It shows up in different ways. But when your body needs something, I can't recommend enough that you listen to it and you take action on it. And for those times that you don't take action on it, I mean, don't beat yourself up. Just know that you knew. You're like, shit, I knew that I would need this and I didn't listen. Not a bad thing. That actually builds the muscle of listening to your body. Whether you took action or not is irrelevant. When you take action on the knowing or the listening to your body, your world, living in a body becomes more graceful, more elegant, beautiful. I'm trying to describe what it feels like when you really listen to your body. My body's starting to vibrate as I say that. It's alive. It's a sense of being alive in a bigger way. It's not going through the motions. It's a bigger way when you listen. So let me tell you something else that I find fascinating, that there's no reason why it wouldn't go to apply to us as adults. But when a mama has a baby, she produces milk. And we're not going to go down the conversation of like breastfeeding formula, whatever. But what I will say is when you are breastfeeding, the body adapts to what, like the body and the milk in the mama's body adapts to what the baby needs. So, for instance, in the beginning, a brand new baby needs richer milk. The milk from mama in the beginning is thick and rich, full of nutrients. Toddler, if you breastfeed through to toddlerhood, they need something more like what I would call skim milk, right? Like I can't remember the last time I had skim milk. I love the whole stuff. But they don't need as much. It's more of like a continual immune system piece. And the body produces it like that. Our bodies are the same, right? They have the ability to know what we want. So sometimes, we look at cravings when we have cravings, and there's the fitness industry and the diet industry and all of that. And I highly recommend, if there's something in your world where you want to shift something in your body, yes, there are programs that will work, but you've got to tune into you. Number one, you've got to tune into you and your body. Number one. So just say we look at cravings is what I was going to say. And you have a craving for something sweet, right? Which is often taboo, and sugar is bad and blah, blah, blah. We're going to just have no point of view about that right now. But you're craving something sweet. It's like, check in. Okay, body, what sweet would you like? It doesn't necessarily mean Reese's Pieces. It could mean you need a quick, swift swig of cranberry juice or cranberry grape juice, right? Actually, just recently, and pay attention, from this moment forward, pay attention to what your body's craving and what makes your body go and feel like it's got the nutrients that it needs, right? Just recently, I'm on a cranberry grape juice kick with bubbly water. I can't remember the last time I bought juice to have in my house. I'm gonna trust it, and I know that when my body's got whatever it needs from that, it'll be done, right? So let me tell you another thing, because I've been listening to, actually, let me go here too. It's like, how is Maggie able to talk about all of this so much? Like, what makes this special to listen to your body? Well, let me tell you. At 12, I decided I wanted to be a model. And with that, I decided I need to be extra skinny. And I wasn't, I was a bigger kid. As in, I just had extra cush to me. That's how my body was. And so at 12, I decided to starve myself. Truly, I was good at it. I remember, barely eating stuff, and celery was my go-to to keep that satiation, crunchiness that what the mouth loves going. And so I did. And then, my parents saw that happening and had me speak to someone and got over that to some degree, but I still had this obsession with my body. And then as I was 18, when I was away at school, I was bulimic. And another moment of, this, like, I didn't want to be living in this place of hating my body and scarfing food and forcing myself to get it out. It sucked. It really did. So I ended up going to a nonprofit place. It was a place for individuals with eating disorders. And inside that, the first night, someone, as we introduced ourselves, someone said that they had been bulimic for 20 years. And I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, no. That's not who I'm going to be. I'm going to do whatever it takes to love my body, right? Because people would tell me you're beautiful and blah, 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 blah. It doesn't sink in if you're in that headspace. I will tell you that. Nothing sinks in when you've decided you're ugly, fat, whatever. My experience is it doesn't sink in until you're ready for it to change. And you can choose that right now. But it really is this space of, like, I was like, okay. And I've gone on a journey of now, like, from hating my body to my body being my bestie, period, the end, right? And even in that, you know, as of recently, I've been burnt out. I made some choices to do some programs and go places where my gut said no. My body said no, I'm exhausted. And everything the outside world was telling me you needed to go, so I went. And it took its toll on my body and my being. And I look at those moments as moments of, I knew, and I chose not to listen. Not a bad thing. Some may say I'm paying a price for it. I'm not necessarily paying a price. I've actually learned a boatload more about myself and have been able to step into that clarity of when I hear something on the inside and something on the outside is telling me the opposite. There's a deeper connection here, which is delightful. So that's what I want for you. Like, if you have anything going on with your body, if you live in a body, let me just say, if you live in a body, it's time to start listening. Because if you want to get stronger, your body will guide you to what to eat to get stronger. And it won't always be what the experts say. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. You know, if you want to get leaner, stronger, whatever, sometimes it will be exactly what the experts say, sometimes it won't. Sometimes it's like, this is what I'm asking for, and you start to follow that internal instinct of go here, take this class, go for this walk, whatever it may be. That will guide you, right? It will guide you. Here's something you can start with today. Like, this is about paying attention to sensation, taste, all the languages that your body is speaking to. And I'm thinking I should start making a list of all the ways my body speaks to me, right? Because it's almost as if there's a different language. It's not English. That's for sure. Your body's not gonna like your knee's not gonna out and speak to you like I'm speaking to you right now. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Here's something that I want you to try right now. Do you know when you're full? Right? Or do you get to a place where it's like, oh, I'm too full? Or whatever it may be. Here's a trick. If you pay attention to the taste of your food, the taste. If it doesn't taste that good, don't eat it. Don't. Right? If you are eating your meal and it's like delicious, 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 and then all of a sudden it starts to taste not as delicious, it's probably a sign that your body's done. Your body is satiated. It has what the nutrients it needs. It's time to stop. And so that's actually what will bring you to, if your body has a natural place where it wants to live shape-wise, right? We have a natural place, and with all that we're given, you know, and the busyness of the world and whatnot, it's a good idea to start listening to what your body needs to find that happy place, happy space with your body. And it's the listening that will do that. And it's, the listening and then the actual follow through with what you're being guided to do. I am putting together a program where you get to dive into this sort of thing. It is not ready. It is not ready at all for you. It still has some really work to be done so that it's done in a way that really supports people who want to connect with their bodies. If that is you, please do email me at hello@maggie-emerson.com so that I can keep you on a list of the people to reach out to and let you know. Because really, when we live in a body that we're connected to and present with, we'll know weird stuff about our bodies, right? We'll know, and by weird stuff, I mean we'll know ahead of time when we go to the grocery store that, we'll get some sort of food. Like, what did I get the other day? I can't remember what I got the other day, but I got something like, that's weird, but I trusted it, right? And then I was craving it. Like, it was what I needed. It was something that gave me the fulfillment in my body that I needed. It's like a homeopathic. Food is like homeopathic, where it nurtures you. So, and it's not, so I can hear people saying too, it's not like, well, so if I'm craving Reese's peanut butter cups or this, I should just eat as many as possible. No, I'm not. But if you are craving sugar, you need a quick sugar dose, and that's what you've got, and that's what you need to do it. I've had a moment like that before. Do it. But it's not about shoving stuff in your face that you think is delicious. It's about eating food that tastes delicious, and also that that nourishes your body. And that listening piece, I want to give you something too. So there's the eating piece, what you can eat, but then I want you to notice, here's something, if you really want to take this on, right, this whole listening to your body thing, check in with yourself, like a good morning body. When you wake up, check in, little movements, notice how your body is. If you notice aches and pain, get curious. What can I choose today to shift this? It's simple, yet profound. So start listening to your body. Take away the assumption as to how you listen to your body and just get curious. Cool, body, what are you saying to me? What am I feeling? Oh, there's sensation. Oh, there's a heart racing. Oh, there's a headache. Get curious. And notice if you have a go-to response of, oh, it must be this. And I want you to get into question. Like, question as in curiosity, not questioning yourself, but curiosity. And really start listening to your body. And then as things move and shift, let me know. I'm curious what will come of it. All right? Ciao for now, and I'll see you next week, Wednesday it's 10 a.m. Mountain, so 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, and the rest of the time zones I don't know, but you can check it out. Whatever this time is, that's time date stamped on this show. Make sure you follow this page so you do, and ask for notifications so you do know when I go live. And then come join me in the Facebook group Unstoppable Mamas. Just Google Unstoppable Mamas, and it will, not Google, Facebook search Unstoppable Mamas, and come on in there for some more live videos. Monday through Friday I do go live, and more stuff in there for just really beautiful people who are sharing the adventure of getting to know themselves, intuition, body, and all those things. So ciao for now.